everybody, welcome to Underground. We got Tidez in the building!
Yes,
mate, it's been a pleasure to have you. Thank you very much for coming on to the series.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about you. So who is Tidez? Why have you got the name Tidez? Just a little bit about you. Let's go.
Well, it's myself, Tidez. I'm a 20-year-old recording artist from Southeast London. The name Tidez, realistically, is just my name. My name is Tolu Efe David. That's the TID, and then I just thought they want to be called TID or Tidez. So let me just add the UZ. And then obviously, I'd like to think I make wavy music, etc., etc. Lots of little entendres we can do with Tidez.
Wavy music.
Yeah, man, that's me.
Nice, sick. And those bars that you bought were amazing. Loved it. Fire. What would you say about this? So what was that called, first of all? What was that called?
That is Focus Freestyle, yes.
Focus. And what are those lyrics about?
As the name suggests, it's just about focus. It's written at a time in my life when, realistically, I just felt like everything was getting a bit much. I was kind of losing sight of who I was, God's call for my life, and I just needed to kind of recalibrate and refocus. I think it happens to the best of us, happens to everyone, where sometimes life can kind of get in the way of your purpose and what you're trying to do, but you need to kind of recalibrate and make sure what you're doing is what you're meant to be doing, type thing. So that's where the inspiration for the freestyle came from.
Nice. Amazing, man. So good. And you're doing a uni degree, right? Which I learn about, which I love learning this kind of stuff about.
Yes, I am.
What degree are you doing at the minute?
I'm doing law at the moment, yeah.
Jeez!
Yeah.
Man, you're clever. You're a clever guy.
We thank God did it. I'm trying.
So is the future for Tidez, obviously you'd love the music stuff to work, I'm sure.
Love it.
But is that where you see yourself in the future, is doing law and stuff, or are you not sure?
I chose to do a law degree because I feel like I love this music thing. I've got a big vision for what I want to do and what I want to create in this scene, in this industry. But learning law and having the knowledge of the law, especially as artists, as anyone involved in the industry, is key. So many artists, you hear stories on story of people getting just treated horrendously from with contracts. Different dealings with labels, with different entities, and just being able to understand this stuff for myself, I thought was going to be important in this industry and for the vision that I have and that God has for what I want to do. So I feel like I had to kind of learn it, and as I wanted to go to uni anyway, so I'm like, it just makes sense to do it in this time rather than reading it and learning it later.
Mate, that is such an intelligent choice. I didn't actually know that. That's a mad intelligent choice.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're so right. You hear about so many artists just getting totally destroyed by the contracts.
Literally.
So that's amazing.
Yeah.
So obviously you're an artist who is a Christian, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how does that influence your music? How does your faith influence your music?
My faith influences my whole life, and my music is just an extension, an expression of my life, of what I want to say, what I want to express, what I feel. So literally, my Christianity is just grounded in that. Anything I rap about, anything I sing about, anything I produce is going to be influenced by my faith, because I am influenced by my faith, if you get what I mean. So it's that my perspective on relationships is influenced by my faith. My perspective on money is influenced by my faith. My perspective on mental health is influenced by my faith. Wow. So literally, it's just an extension of me. My art is an extension of me. Yeah. So that's why my faith is just grounded in that.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So obviously you talk about being a Christian. How would you say you came to faith? So how did you get to a point where you were like, right, this God stuff is for me? So how did you kind of become a Christian, do you think?
So like, I've been in the church my whole life. Yeah. I gave my life to Christ.
It's always a weird thing to say.
I gave my life to Christ, like, firstly when I was like 5 years old. Must have been with my mum, like, just in our yard, and I was just like, let me do that thing, and I done it. But obviously, you know, as you go along, as life gets involved, certain influences, certain places you're in, certain environments, you can kind of lose your track. But I think, and I always thank God for my older brothers in Christ, that just kind of seen people, even other people in the scene, that have just kind of steered me back on the right track and kind of give me something to look up to, because a lot of the people that we had to look up to were involved in things that we shouldn't have been doing. We weren't really having positive influences. So having those positive influences, those positive elders and big brothers kind of made me maybe around like, let's say like year 9ish, year 10ish, kind of be like, no, I'm gonna stay on this narrow path and do it, live for God. So yeah, that's kind of like my whole story in Christ.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So as Tidez as an artist, what can we look forward to for the next like year? Have you got stuff you're cooking up? What's going on? You were like, you've been very vague. I was chatting to him before the interview and he was like, I don't know, sounds like you got some secret stuff going on. What can we expect?
Not much light can be shed on that one there. No, but I've got a lot going on. You guys are gonna be fed well. I'm not stopping this year. I've got a couple features that I won't talk on, but a couple features I've got obviously this freestyle's now come out, but a couple other things I'm cooking up, and there is gonna be new music coming out this year. So wait on me.
Mate, we heard it here. There you go. I'm excited now. More music. On your music, where can we find your music? What are your socials? Tell us. Say right to that camera. Speak to the people. Tell them where they can find you.
So you can find me on Spotify, all Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, all streaming platforms as Tidez, Tidez. On Instagram, I'm at Tidez Official. On Twitter, I'm at Tidez Official _. And yeah, those are my links. Find me on YouTube as well. Got 2 videos on JRM daily, more videos coming. And yeah.
Sick. Amazing. Thank you very much for being with us, Tidez. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you go and comment. Check out Tidez as well, and we will see you next time.
Yes, sir.